I'd like to introduce Dr. Patrick Button, who is the head of the Connolly Alexander Institute of Data Science. He is an economist in the Department of Economics and also the head of CADES. So welcome, Patrick.
Thank you. All right, so thanks so much for having me. It's a pleasure to be here. This is so exciting. So my job here is to try to give a little bit of an overview of what's going on with respect to AI at Tulane. Um, and this is not going to be exhaustive, but I'm trying to sort of focus on some of the sort of things that we're doing here and also some of the things that we have in progress. So both the school and Tulane University more broadly and my institute have been in a lot of discussions to try to roll out more ways to support you all in terms of improving AI literacy, then also improving how we as researchers can leverage AI tools. So I want to talk about a little bit of what we've done so far and what's sort of forthcoming. So first, you might be wondering, what is CADES, the Connolly Alexander Institute for Data Science? I'll give you a quick intro. The other center I'm involved with is the Center for Community Engaged AI, led by Aaron Collado, who's here in the Department of Computer Science. So a little overview of what we are and what we do. And then I'm going to kind of give a quick overview of our current and sort of planned programs. And I'll try to make this quick in the interest of time. So if you haven't heard of us, that's partly because we changed names. So we used to be called the Data Hub. And we've only been around for about 3 years. So our institute was created as a way to, partly for university accreditation purposes. So we're sort of the university's accreditation project. And we're supported by a donation from Libby Connolly and Robert Alexander. And we are a small group right now. We're 6 full-time equivalents. So it's me and 3 1/3 professors of practice, but we are hiring another professor of practice, and we would love someone in public health. So just so you know. What are our main priorities? So we are trying to build a culture of data and AI literacy. You know, started as data literacy, and then obviously AI is everywhere now. And AI and data are obviously extremely related. And so we've also taken up the mantle of also trying to assist with AI literacy. And we also want to support data and data science research or any kind of research involving data. And we see data very broadly. So we want to support both sort of quantitative analysis and also sort of qualitative analysis, which I think Weatherhead does a great job of sort of representing multiple different methodologies. Then I also work with the Center for Community Engaged AI, which Aaron runs. This is a collaborative effort with researchers in the Weatherhead School, School of Liberal Arts, School of Science and Engineering. We're also around 3 years old, and our focus is trying to create human-centered AI to benefit society. So flipping the script a little bit, where we're often worried about, okay, AI could have potentially negative impacts on our community, but how can we leverage AI to help solve community issues? How can we sort of mitigate some of the disparities that AI could cause. And so sort of centering community experiences in AI. I think that also leverages a lot of great work done at the Weatherhead School and sort of done more broadly at the university, given our focus on public service and our role in the community. So it's been really great to work with that team. So what have we done so far? Where's the money? Do we have money for you? Yes, we do. So every year we run a grant program. And this year we collaborated with, so it's CADES along with the Center for Community Engaged AI. And we also collaborated with the Center of Public Service to create one common grant application to fund research on AI or data science or community engaged research. You didn't have to have all three. But if you had any of those, then you were able to get funding from us. And so by creating a joint application, we tried to sort of reduce some barriers in terms of application. We funded some great projects at the Weatherhead School, which we've listed here. We're going to have this grant application again in about May is when the deadline is going to be. And this is for faculty, postdocs, and students. And we're particularly interested in supporting early stage work and sort of work where you have some kind of barrier to being able to do that research. So maybe that you needed a research assistant, you need some funding so you can purchase or collect data. So we're trying to reduce barriers and access to being able to do data science. So what else are we doing to try to support your research? So Aaron and I run a seminar series on applied artificial intelligence. It's very broad. So I presented in that seminar, as have others in the School of Public Health, where it's sort of a group of people that are interested in AI but come from different perspectives. So you get some useful background from some technical people like in computer science and some people that are much more applied like myself. So if you're ever interested in presenting, please email me or Aaron. And we've had students and postdocs and faculty and staff present, so it's been a nice crowd, and there is food, so that is a benefit. And it is uptown, so we apologize, but we will feed you, so hopefully that compensates. And CADES also runs some workshops on how to use generative AI tools like Claude, Midjourney, et cetera. We also have a data research internship program. This is more geared towards students, but the benefit of this is that we provide funding and mentored support for students to help faculty on data-focused research projects. So there's a way you can apply for consideration for that, and we're gradually trying to expand that as well. And as you've seen through the slide deck here, we've collaborated with the Weatherhead School on their seed grants for AI and machine learning and public health research. So this is a Weatherhead-led initiative, but we're supporting it through providing additional funding so that faculty can hire research assistants. We really want to support your research and also create opportunities to mentor early career researchers. So we're really excited to be a part of that initiative. What are we trying to do? So I mean, this doesn't seem like a lot, and we really need to do a lot more, right? Given how AI has sort of grown rapidly, we need to do a lot more to try to support faculty in trying to use these tools, right? So we do have a lot of things in the works. These are just the things that I can talk about, but we've been in pretty constant conversations, and I've been working with the dean and others to try to sort of roll out other initiatives. But one thing we're trying to put together is a school consulting center. So we're starting right now kind of beta testing it with supporting undergraduate researchers. But the idea is that we will eventually have infrastructure where we become a go-to place when you have data or AI related questions. Like, oh, I heard I need to do some sort of a random forest thing, but I don't know what a random forest is, but it sounds great. You like forests. Or, you know, my data set's doing this weird thing, or I just don't know how to do this logistic regression. And we can try to help resolve some of those issues for you or point you in the correct direction. Aaron's been putting a lot of work into this AI Fellows program, and the idea is to have these computer scientists who specialize in AI help support different faculty research projects or other projects that have potential for commercialization. And so that's sort of in the works for the early stage, but we're hoping that that is successful and we can continue to expand it. And we are also trying to improve AI literacy on campus. So Aaron and I co-chair a committee, which Sam is also on as well, where we're trying to create a minor and certificate in AI literacy, which is something that is university-wide. So students would take some courses that focus on the basics of AI, and then they can take more applied courses, say in the Weatherhead School, for example. So that's in the works. Cades already offers a couple different courses on AI. Our focus is on trying to teach some of the basics, and then kind of pushing people towards the schools to get some of the more in-depth kind of applications. So we have a sort of intro course, which we call How AI Works. We have a course on how to use generative AI tools, and we're going to be offering a practical machine learning tools course as well in the spring. So this is all just sort of a start, and we're looking forward to working with Weatherhead and everyone else in the university to offer more. So I really appreciate the opportunity to be able to sort of describe what we're working on, and this is going to be an exciting area to continue working on. So thanks so much for your support.